Welcome, pole fans, to the Weekend Nationals here in beautiful Lynden, Washington. Today is supposed to be about 70 degrees. We got a nice breeze blowing, drying everything out. After yesterday's constant rain. Here in a minute, we're going to go look at that clay track and see how it looks. But first, I want to explain how our award's going to be done. I was told that we're going to have individual awards for each day, and then you're going to have an overall weekend winner for each class. So you're going to take the footages from yesterday's polls and today's polls, combine them, and that's going to give you the winner of the weekend national class. Weekend nationals? Yeah, I made that up. That's not a thing. I don't know, maybe we can make it a thing. Maybe somebody will pick it up and run with it. So anyway, let's go take a look at the track. All right, the track crew has already been out here. I don't know if they dissed it. I wasn't here for that part, but I did see them rolling it. It's a wheeled roller, self-propelled unit. Anyway, you can see the lines in the track. So it has been packed. Our track again, we talked about it yesterday, but it is clay. Nice, chunky. It's got some moisture in it, so it wants to hold. A little crumbly, but you can pack it. And as you see, there's rocks all over in this ground. Again, this ground out here is just a nice sandy loam, but since we're going to put this track out here permanent and take the time to take donations of all the concrete barriers, jersey barriers and whatnot, and set this up, we wanted a clay track. So found some construction site that was trying to get rid of some clay, but we had to take the rocks with it. So every once in a while you'll hear the sled getting, on the pole or getting pulled back to the start line. You'll hear a rock going underneath the skid plate, getting drugged. Kind of like this. We got a hole here where the rock was here and it moved. Several spots like that. So anyway, I also talked to a track crew member just a little bit ago, and he said there's like 4 kids out here just what can we do? So he said, tell you what, I'll give you a nickel for every rock. They picked up 800 rocks. It's like, well, that was money well spent, because I wasn't gonna do it. So anyway, yeah, there's still a lot of rocks out here, but the track is starting to shape up. It's looking good. Once we start pulling and start running the scraper over it, it'll smooth out even more. It's supposed to be a beautiful 70 degrees today. There's a nice wind blowing, about 5 to 10 miles an hour right now. Well, maybe a little more. Old Glory's up there waving, so maybe 10 to 15. It could be anywhere from 5 to 15 miles an hour today. So all that rain is just going to dry it out. It's just about the most rain we've had in, I don't know, a couple months. I mean, we really didn't get a wet spring, so the ground didn't get wet, but that rain is well needed. So anyway, that's the track update. It's nice and solid, and yeah, it should be a great day for pulling. So, well, nothing else to do, but let's get to pulling. 2,500 pounds, 3 miles an hour. And I didn't mention it before, but you just saw a big Bertha pull, and that's just exhibition only, just to start the show, and then he'll come back and finish the show. Anyway, enjoy the pull. Oh, and also on the big sled, we're starting off at 5,000 pounds, 3 mile an hour. So it looks like they're going to rehook the Alice and the Farmall. Must be 2,500 pounds, 4 mile an hour. normal that's headed back. He just did 5,000 pound 4 mile an hour. They're going to switch drivers and then do 5,000 pound 6 mile an hour. Okay, 2,500 mile an hour, 4 mile an hour, 2,500 pounds. Okay, small sled, 3 mile an hour, 3,000 pound class. Alright, so the big sled, they're going to move up to 5,000 pound, 8 mile an hour. And small sled, we're still 3 mile an hour, 3,000 pound. Okay, big sled. We're moving up to 5,000 pound, 12 miles an hour. Let's see if he can hit the number. He's having trouble with 8 mile an hour. He's bumping off that. That's why you hear the horn. But yeah, let's see if he can hit the number on 12 miles an hour. Okay, he's got the green light. Let's spool it up, and there he goes. Coming right at us. So here's our reader board. They just cleared the right side for the small sled. The left side is for the big sled, what you just saw. So he hit 10.8 miles an hour as his top speed, 258 feet, 0.13 inches. Okay, that's competition for that 460 with the Cummins swap Farmall. They don't have a mile per hour up there, but he did go 259 feet. So this little Alice was first in the 6 mile an hour, 3,000 pound class. The Farmall you just saw was 5,500 pounds, 4 miles an hour. And then we'll keep going with this Moline U in the 4 mile an hour class on the big sled. Right there, the Oliver. So I gotta stop filming everybody else and go get on my tractor. I did warm it up this morning, so it's not completely cold. Plus I drove it over here from the trailer, so we'll get mounted up and get in line. that was a bit of chaos. Turns out I ran out of fuel. I shouldn't have. Here's my second hook. I forgot to turn the camera on. I made it 153 feet, 0.77 inches. Topped out at 3.4 mile an hour. That was a 3,500 pound, 4 mile an hour class. And I can't say thank you enough. My mom's running around here on the golf cart. She took me down to my dad's truck because I didn't bring extra gas because I put plenty into for a 2-day pull. So either somebody siphoned it out or I got a leak somewhere. So I can't blame nobody except that I know I had enough gas in it. Dad said he had some race gas left in the truck, so I went and got that, put it in. I gotta hurry up and go get weighted for 4,000 pounds. Gotta go ahead and wait. So, kind of hustling around a little bit. Hang tight. Alright, got the 500 pounds added. It's my turn right now. Also got to thank the sled crew. They allowed me enough time to get gas in this thing. So, it's back to the sled. So we went 189 feet change and hit 3.6 miles an hour, but I did it before the speed cones, so that's a clean pull. Okay, this is the 4,000 pound 4 mile an hour class. Didn't have to do anything for mine, it's just gonna go a little faster. Alright, that little Oliver 70 standard just went 251 feet, almost 252. I don't know what, there's another tractor, Oliver 77 that just went, but I missed him. Wow, that's a tough mark to beat. We'll give her a try. Big sled, that Farmall is in the 7,000 pound 3 mile an hour class. Try and keep you guys up to date. Or maybe he's in 4. I think he pulled before, so we saw him coming back. That was 7,000 pound 3 mile an hour. He just brought it back for the next driver, same tractor, 7,004 pound 4 mile an hour. Then they'll bring it back again for 6 mile an hour for another driver. There he is. He's coming back. Switch jockeys. Okay, that WD Alice that's in my class just went 272 feet. Wow, that's a ways out there. So I just learned first place is 312 feet. That all over 77. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Didn't make it. 265 and change. Put some weight on the nose of that thing, and I needed more. Still pretty good pull. Again, I'm trying to do throttle control, keep my speed right. So did good this weekend. Well, we'll go put this away, and we'll go back to filming. That tractor is the first in the 4,000 pound 6 mile an hour. Okay, that was the 9,000 pound 3 mile an hour, and she broke out, so I think she will be disqualified. I think she heard the horn and she gave her the beans, and at that point it doesn't matter anymore anyway. Cow, what a hook. Right at 6 miles an hour, 357 feet. On the right hand of that screen. And he's, I think he's the first in his class, 9,000 pound 6 mile an hour. on these videos, whether you've noticed, but a lot of front ends are coming way up. And I missed one. There's the Alice 185 you saw in yesterday's poll or this previous video. So I'll do this weekend in two separate videos. The guy that has that Alice D21 down there has the 185 Alice, and right off the start, before he moved the sled, the tractor went sky high, right up on the wheelie bars, came down, and he finally got going. But I made mention of that, and he said, yeah, that track's a lot harder today. Yeah, it's not slimy now. I don't think he looked at the red light. So the box wasn't moving. He was blasting the horn. If you see the red light right here, you're supposed to stop. That means he's not in gear, something's broke. But yeah, you don't always look for the red light. But anyway, they're gonna bring him back, try it again. So that D21 took off before I was ready, so that's all part of one video, but it doesn't want to start again. So he didn't hit the wall over there. He's been pulling since the 70s. He's been doing this for years. He knows what he's doing, but whatever reason, it doesn't want to start. So drag him off the track and bring up this big white 856. So real quick, what may happen to that D21, there's an air shut off. If hooked a safety cable to the sled, so if something happens, the operator can pull it, or if the tractor breaks away, he can shut it down. And that might be why it won't start again right now. For those of you that are concerned about the D21, he got it up and running, so he's set. So that a D21 just won his class, 9,000 pound, 12 mile an hour over this International 856. I don't know, I think there might be one more. Well, while we were waiting for the next tractor to hook up, a comment on this track, it's holding up very well. Great guys, track crew, they're doing a great job. Because of the rain yesterday, we don't have to add any water, we're not getting any dust. Nosers are up in the air because everybody was on slime yesterday. So far it's been a fun weekend. See how we finish. Okay, this 806 Farmall is in the 9,000 pound, 3 mile an hour. So I think he had to go, excuse me, he had to go weight up. And while that happened, the other guys took their turns in the 12 mile an hour class, so he's back in line and pulling. Yes, we did just see that big white 856 pull. He turned around and got in line with that 806 and pulled 3 miles an hour. So he's asking me if he got him, but I'm not sure. I didn't look at the footage, so I didn't see. Anyway, I just heard that they're talking about this tractor, why it's painted white. So again, we're in Lynden, Washington. I'm starting to lose my voice. And that tractor came from Lynden, Washington, which is in eastern Washington, east of the Cascade Mountain Range. And the farm that came off of, that guy had white everything. The announcer was saying his equipment was painted white, the fences were painted white, white vehicles, white equipment, everything. So it's not necessarily a demonstrator, it's just that's what the farmer wanted, was white equipment. Okay, we moved up a weight class to 10,000 pounds, and we're going straight to 6 miles an hour. So further news, they left the sled in the same gear as they did the 9,000 pound 12 mile an hour. So instead of coming way down here to the end of the track, they just left it in the same gear, and now they're going to stop in about what to say he made it 165 feet. So I'm guessing that's probably where they'll leave the sled set for the rest of the tractors. Let's see. Looks like they're going to stay in the 10,000 pound 6 mile an hour, and this white 2105 is going to be up next. Wow, what a hook. I mean, he only went 227 feet, but if you're watching that sled, that box was like 6 inches away from the top. Yeah, he just beat that 856 International, something terrible. Holy cow, what a pull. He had a hook. Okay, 10,000 pound, 8 mile an hour. Okay, the driver got a signal from his wife in the stands, which she normally drives that tractor. She said, hey, go hook up. Remember in our show videos, I talked about first puller's rights. So if you're the first puller in your weight class and speed, if you're the first one in your class, you have the right to refuse your hook and take a second hook. Except if you take that second hook, you can't take the first one back if you don't like the second one. So anyway, he's going back. Okay, so that 1256 just did that short pull. They blasted a horn, he stopped. The reader board wasn't reading, so they sent him back to rehook and reset the sled. Alright, they're having problems with the sled, the reader board reading, so I think he's just going to go anyway. That Oliver 770 that you just saw, he might have been I don't know, 4,500 pounds, 6 miles an hour, and he's the only one doing it right now. There's no more in the 4,500 pound class, so now I'm gonna guess he's probably gonna go for 8 mile an hour with Oliver 770, 4,500 pounds. I think that was it for the small sled, 4,500 pound, 8 miles an hour. That's it for today for the weekend nationals on the small sled. So we still have a few more on the big sled. We just moved up to 11,000 pound, 12 miles an hour. Full pull, 341 feet. Okay, 12,000 pound, 8 mile an hour. Okay, I think this Oliver 2150 will be the last hook of tractors, and we'll move into some pickups and maybe a semi or two. We'll see who shows up. 2150, it's the only puller in the class, second day pulling the tractor. He decided, or he tried a different gear, which is the wrong gear, so I think he's re-hooking to the sled so he can well, try and find the gear he wants. Let's watch. So he did a little better. I think he had like 130 some feet, and now he made 157 feet. Okay, trucks are coming up. Remember previous video, for me it's yesterday, we had a Toyota and a Jeep pull, and I was concerned about them because most of the time those wheelers, they get a lot of axle hop and end up breaking drive lines and U-joints and such. Well, yesterday it was wet and slippery, made it easy. Now we got a hard dry track, clay, to see how they do. Hey, no wheel hop yet. We're doing good. Nice and smooth. That's how you don't break them. Nice, smooth hook. This is a Dodge Dually with the V10. Pulled good yesterday. And really, she did pretty good today too. It's a pretty good running truck. All right, so they're not doing weight classes, and I'm not sure if this truck's the same class as that dually that was just up. Typically we have diesels in a separate class from the gas class. So yeah, and I don't know if he's the only one pulling in that class. So we'll just watch it for what it is. Okay, the Jeep didn't show up from previous pull, so it's just a Toyota. Doesn't get to compete against anybody, but paid for your hooks, you better take them. He is. Alright, they brought that black Dodge back because they need to reset the sled. He just walked out here with that first hook. So they reset the sled and stopped them at 255 feet. Well, if that truck is in the same class, he just went 285 to that other guy's, whatever I said, 257. And he let out down there, this dually, so that was a good hook. Okay, round two for the trucks. Well, that's a full pull. So our track announcer said that orange Ford that we just watched with the big block FE motor in it is going to pull against this dually. So like I said, normally they don't do it. I'm sure that Dodge has got definite weight advantage plus 6 tires on the ground versus 4, but should be a good hook. Cow, what a hook. He flagged them, but they both got full pulls. That Ford can run. sled broke. So that's it. They only had I think 2 or 3 more trucks to pull. The semi was going to go one more time. I heard Big Bertha was broke, the big fertilizer truck that's been turned into a wheel standing pulling truck. So that's it for the Puget Sound Antique Tractor and Machinery Club's tractor pulls. That's it for Lynden, Washington. There is one more pull that some of us are going to travel for. We're going to be in Moses Lake next weekend. So after this tractor pull video, the next tractor pull video you see will be of Moses Lake. Maybe not right after this video, but it'll be the last tractor pull video of the year for me. So anyway, yeah, that's Moses Lake at the Grant County Fairgrounds. What is that? September 29th, 30th, and October 1st. It's a 3-day pull. If you're in the area, in the state, if you want to go see, it'll be just tractors. But if you want to watch a tractor pull, then come on out. If you have a tractor and you want to pull and you don't want to just be at your local pull, come on out. We'd love to have you. Indoor pull, so it doesn't matter what the weather is. You show up and pull, have a good time. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for now, and we'll see you in the next video. Welcome, pole fans, to day 2 of the Lynden Washington Fall Nash